Hi there, it's Sam from pootles.co.uk. Thank you very much for joining me today. Today's project is this card. It's the Wildly Happy stamp set against the Verdant Garden DSP. And I wanted to show you particularly how you do the watercolour pencil work to get it blended, but also to get the texture of fur. And the fox is perfect for this. The most adorable bunnies. Lovely, I love this. It's all, you know, obviously it's mum and baby, or maybe dad and baby, but it's the parent and child thing. I love the elephants, the panda, the bunnies, the fox, just charming. And we have foxes in our garden. So I wanted to show you that. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp and then die cut and hope that I've got enough space on this piece of card. And there's my fox, just beautiful. Yes, we do have foxes that are around here, and yeah, it's lovely. It's lovely to hear them. Sometimes it can be quite sad because you can hear them crying for ages, but I'm sure they're probably just looking for a friend or a mate, but it's nice to hear them. And yeah, I do. I'm not quite in the countryside, I'm in a rural town as opposed to a rural village. Yeah, it's nice. So, layering ovals. I don't remember which one I used. I'm taking a guess that it's that one. And it was. That was a good guess. So, I'll just scooch those out of the way. And bring in my big shot, which is down the other end of my office. So, I've got my magnetic platform, a clear plate. I'm going to do that. I can hear two children squabbling downstairs. It's okay, Dad's here. And I'm going to die cut that out. I did have my office door shut. It's now cracked open very slightly. I have a sign on the door that says, "Do not disturb." So, I'm just going to... And I'm back. That was a drink that had been inadvertently kicked out of somebody's hand and landed on the floor, and it was, I didn't do it, he did it. Nothing if not an honest mother. Right, let me put autofocus on and zoom into this gorgeous fox. Absolutely love it. So I have got my little drawer full of my watercolour pencils. So I'm going to pull out my yellows and oranges and browns. Is that the right brand? That's the crushed curry. There's a pumpkin pie, and there's Cajun craze. And I'm going to have a little bit of early espresso as well. So these are the ones I'm taking out. And all you do is you literally draw lines. So if I start with is that crushed curry? There it is. And I'm going to start on the fox's nose. And under here, and I don't want daffodil delight at all. And on the cub, so cute. But I'm following sort of the feathered lines. Very simple. Then I'm going to do the next colour up, which is pumpkin pie. And again, just left and right, like that. And then you get the nice feathery look, or the furry look. Because, you know, foxes, not feathers. And then a little bit of the crushed curry. And again, layering over the top of those. And we'll take the tip of there, like that. And then I'm going to start bringing the same colours down. And again, going in the direction of how I think the fur would go. Okay, just like that. And then we're going to bring it round. And all the way to the, well, not the tip of the tail, because a fox has got a white tail. But it's the long feathered strokes, so it's just pencil marks. And then I'm going to come in with some crushed curry again. So around, no, that's Cajun craze. Why am I calling it crushed curry? Around the edge, feather it there a little bit. We'll have a bit more here because the tail sort of, it starts darker and pales down. And now I'm going to bring in my blender pen to check that's clean. And again, going in the same direction, left to right, I'm just blending it all up. Can you see how that went? So left to right, and oh, I haven't coloured in the cub's face at all. Oh, it's a bit rubbish, isn't it? Sorry, cub. There, and a little bit of Cajun craze at the top. And I need to wipe that off because I'm going to come in with this crushed curry. And again, just left to right, and all the way up. And the same in this section here. And just left to right, and then all that. And that could be done, but I want to do a little bit more. I want more of this lovely sort of furry effect. So I'm going to come back in with Cajun Craze and do strokes of it in sections. And I'm going to bring in the early espresso in just a few parts. And again, just in the direction that I think the fur would go. I mean, you can see it more obviously on the tail. And again, coming back in, left to right. And I'm cleaning off between just in case I come to any paler patches. And I think that's lovely, and all I want to do now is get a little bit of black for the nose and the mouth. And that I think is lovely, and that gives a real texture to the fox. Actually, I think I'm going to bring that down a bit more because that was a bit yellowy up the face. And I think that gives great texture, and you get a feel of the fur on that. Right, I'm going to do my best. I hope this lets me zoom out. Oh, it has. Sort of. I think I might be in need of a new camera. Okay, so what I've done is I've taken a piece of cardstock, cut it in half and folded it in half. Pear Pizzazz. And like I say, this is from Verdant Garden. It was the exterior sort of papery kind of look I was going for. Papery, leafy sort of look. And actually, if you look closely on the first one I did, this is set against white background, whereas this is set against mossy meadow, but it's the same leaves. Who knew? Right, so this one is the thick Nature's Poem twine, and I'll use that because I'd run out of linen thread. But I want to use linen thread on this. So I'm going to wrap it round 3 fingers. And I'm going to have it over on this side. And some dimensionals. I'll have a whole load of those. Oh, I haven't zoomed out fully. Oh well. Actually, I'm going to put that like that. Nope. And I think that's a lovely way to show the texture on these beautiful foxes on that lovely stamp set, but just with watercolour pencils. And yeah, I haven't zoomed out enough. Anyway, thank you ever so much for joining me. Hope to speak to you very soon. Bye.